Hey guys, it's Paris from Project Pineapple P. I've got a 3-door Welsh dresser. Stay tuned, watch it and see what you think. Right, so I've got a beautiful 3-door sideboard and dresser, and it's beautiful, but it has a lot of niggles all over it. It needs a bit of TLC love to get back on track. There's water damage, there's a bottle opener thing, so yeah, we need to polish it up. The first thing I need to do is 100% to sand down the parts that need to be sanded down. So I've got a wood filler, and basically where they've put some, they've used this for a wine holder, so basically a drinks cabinet, and they put a bottle opener on the side. So I'm just going to wood filler the nails I've had to take out because I don't want them to be there to be holes in the sideboard at all. So I'm just going to do that with the wood filler. Make sure you remove all the doors and everything as well. So basically, there's so many knots in this piece of furniture, and my concern is if I don't use the knotting solution, then it might not, then it might come through, and I really don't want that. So I'm going to use a small brush, and then for the bigger parts I'm going to use a massive brush. And basically all you're going to do is find the little knots that are in the wood and make sure that you coat them in it so it protects your wood. You don't want little stains. You need to make sure that has dried before you put the primer and undercoat on, just so that the knots are all sealed and are not going to leak anything. And then after that we get into the painting. So I'll give it a few hours and I'll come back to see how it's doing. It does say roughly about 8 hours, but for me I don't think it takes as long. So we'll come back and then we will get into the primer and undercoating. I'm going to start with the sideboard and then work my way to the top part of the dresser. So time to use some soap and water and just brush down all the wood just to make sure it's all clean and the dust, all the grease, grime, everything is off them before I get into painting. So I've cleaned all my drawers and things to how I feel like I need it to be done, and now I've got a different primer and undercoat for wood today. It's from Colours, so it says dry time only 4 hours, which is amazing, so let's see how that works. I do think I'm going to need to put 2 onto this piece because I think it's just going to need double protection. So mask and tape everything that you want to keep the colour of the wood. So the top part I would like to keep wood, the rest I would like to paint, and the inside I only want to paint the bottom. Make sure you sand it down once you finish painting. Make sure you then paint it with 1 or 2 coats of primer, repeating all steps with the dresser. So that is that part of it all done, as well as the sideboard part. So I want you guys to stay tuned for part 2 of the finishing touch. All I'll do after this is just sand it down a little bit with the P120, make sure that there's no riffles and hard bits, and then I'm going to use a grey paint to paint the dresser, but I'm going to be using Volspar, however you say it. Going to be using this, and it is a version of my Farrow & Ball, and it's Purbeck Stone. I have had a go with a small thing just to make sure I did like the colour, and it was the same colour as my Farrow and Ball, and it seems to be alright. It just needs a couple more coats than the Farrow and Ball would. So yeah, let's see how that goes with the pine dresser though. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, check out part 2 that's coming tomorrow, as this will be done tomorrow. Check it out, give me a big thumbs up if you like it, hit the bell, and make sure you stay tuned. Subscribe, bye!